Sagittarius tarot reading, Sagittarius, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising, Sagittarius Venus and Mars, and Cross Watchers, and Sagittarius Collective. All welcome to my sacred space for Shadow Love. And here, I'm a little late starting this reading because I gave Scorpio 2 private free questions. So I always enjoy that there is actual star sign asking a question live, and it's like good because it didn't happen many readings that I give a private reading. Now I did 2 for Scorpio. But if you are Sagittarius, hold your horses, but in the end of this reading you can also ask a question. This is a general reading. Now we are using Temperance, very Sagittarius like alchemy spread. It's called Art of Alchemy. We do this kind of Jungian style shadow work, like compost transformation, shadow to light, and we start with the devil. So what is the devil in your in your compost? I once had a dream, maybe I tell you this. This was the weirdest dream. I still don't know what it means. In a dream, there was a vampire in a compost, like a garbage. It was like looking a bit like a zombie, that it was like there, like cut it in pieces or something, like it was just a hand and very, very, very like a bloodthirsty. And it was just in the garbage and was kind of throwing something there. I was like, oh my god, the vampire almost got my hand, and now, oh my god, and I would have become vampire myself or something like this. But I don't know, but now we are looking into this vampire in a garbage. I don't know why I had to say this, but this is the devil. This is the darkness now. The Lord of the Underworld. What is that for Sagittarius? My god, you got 2. Maybe I have to accept it, because nobody else got 2, but you got 2. You got 2 devils. Let's see. All heart energy. Okay. What is this? 8 of Cups is a clapman. Okay, is like a movie maker. It's having another like a thing. Oh my god. It's like a filming. And then there is the Maurice Chevalier. Maybe it's talking about like you have some film project. You have something like somebody's filming you, or you are filming somebody, but you are like, oh, you're wearing many hats, because this is like they both wear a hat. You have 2 hats you're wearing. You are on the front of the camera and behind the camera. I think it's something like this. Movie maker. That's why it had to come together. But this is Queen of Hearts. Of course, beautiful, loving queen. It's got a good wife and a mother. But it's in your devil. And then we have 8 of Cups. That is letting go, having a spiritual journey. Whatever is this? We're gonna find out. This is the shadow now. Movie maker. Interesting. What is this? Movie rolling. We have also end card from Hawaii Wisdom is that Whisper of Aloha. 30 compassionate acceptance. Allow your inner beauty to be seen. This is the last advice later. But let's start to verify this devil. We have a root chakra here. This is also like a mother energy here. Full moon is always connected to mother. Cycles, female cycles. Now let's see. We are talking about Sagittarius. Full moon in Sagittarius is your full moon. Maybe you are in the spotlight in many ways, because there's even this movie being made. Somebody's filming. Okay, show me the devil. Okay, strength. Somebody's running a marathon here. So this is a strength card in this deck. That's also, okay, it's also number 8. Now, maybe this movie project takes ages. This is something to do with this. Clap man. Another take, another run. It's 8. What is this trying to tell me? Let's read this little story. Strength card, like a lion card in the shadow, like a Leo energy. Inner strength. Inner strength. Marathon, in this case. Your devil, Sagittarius, is strength knows her potential is vast. She knows that she actually cannot comprehend the extent of her own ability, but she also realizes all that divine potential is encased in a human body, and so strength knows when to push and when to ease back. The testing of limits is necessary, but it is during rest that the strength is achieved. The elegant mastery of self. This maybe is related to this kind of spiritual journey card in the sense that you have your journey. It is the elegant mastery of self. Whatever it means, we'll find out. Next, we see more into this was the first step of alchemy. And this was in this spread. What is to be broken down into parts, what you need to confront. Some kind of workout. Now we see second step of alchemy. Which parts are essential? What treasures can you find on this journey? Sagittarius. This. Okay. Gentleman club. This is often travel plans or planning, going out of your comfort zone. But here they are playing card games in a gentleman club. That is the essential part of your second step of alchemy. Okay. Gonna read this story too. So, what is it? Concentration, in-depth analysis need to look within, brief separation. Yeah, it would be also if the negative, because it is in shadow position, embarrassment, shelter, hideout, dubious environment or people. A little bit like a suspicious. What are these other players around you? You're keeping an eye on. But it can be really like a studying, making a plan, like a success plan. Sometimes you have to study the room you enter. Yes, that is here. What room you are entering, what room you are playing, where you are. Observe where you are. Understand this kind of field, where you are, what is happening. Two of one's travel plans can also be, but here we have players in a club. Then now I think we start already putting the cooking, the alchemy elements. This is primo material now in this Art of Alchemy reading. 3 elements in your pot. We know the shadows a little bit like some decisions that has to make. This is of course connected to Mars in Aries, so it can be really this kind of like a war planning, even like a strategy indeed. When you go to a war, you have to have a plan. And next thing in your alchemic cauldron, Sagittarius, this. We have here, wow, amazing. It's nice to see a crow. It's a beautiful spirit animal, darkening. Something amazing is happening here for sure. Oh wow, you got your own card because Chiron is connected, wounded healer is connected to Sagittarius. It's really like this centaur that get wounded and then cannot heal himself but heal the others. Wounded healer. Often darkness is the healing place. Interesting. Full moon energy. And then we have calcification. I think these cards came for some other sign in different order. I mean, I mix the card. I take them from, and still, some other reading, whatever it was. Was it Scorpio now? Which was it? I did already Libra and Scorpio. Maybe Scorpio, there was this Chiron. But you got now this order. Darkening, Chiron and calcification. Fire is your energy. Healing energies are water and fire, but clearly you have the fire energy. Fire ignited is here. It's almost like here is bent, here is alive. Maybe we let them cook a little bit in this cauldron, and now we look forward. We look forward this alchemy spread. So next thing is the third step of alchemy. Sagittarius, what I need to bring to consciousness, what needs to be illuminated now. This one. Okay. Six of Cups, nostalgical family events. Some innocent in the past, mother with the kids. So something, the mother energy is also here. Okay, then we'll last part of the alcohol. This is the light. Anyway, I'm happy moments. It could be like a tea party or birthday celebration. Some happiness, innocent. When you were a child, you had this kind of fun tea parties. You were playing with your mama. Anyway, let's see. Now I get this kind of sentence like a show must go on. Show must go on. Da da da. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Like I don't know the lyrics, but the show must go on by Queen. Something is here because this Queen also here. It's totally in the spotlight because the cameraman is filming. Show must go on. Na, 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 na. Like, I should know, but this song comes in my mind like it's really like this kind of strong la 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 la. Okay, release that. So that is now the alchemy here. Some kind of death. This is the darkness here too. Final step of alchemy. What is the final product? What is the creative and its influence in your life? Transformation, release. This is a death. Like something more. You are shedding your skin like a snake here. Now is a snake here. This is happening in your life. You're shedding your skin. You're going into the wound even. Because this is in the center of your reading, but you are shedding to a new life. But you are still looking to the past. Now in the full moon, you are still looking in some past happiness or innocent. Wow. Let's read first this. There's the same line. I'm here to help you go through things because sometimes we avoid, we don't want to deal things, and then they just linger and stay and never deal with it. Now we are kind of dealing it. So this is the light, this is the temperance, this is like a kind of like a, if this was the shadow, the devil, it's kind of hard marathon runner going alone. Then here is with the kids, it's like surrounded by a happy family. Six of Cups, these people are totally in the moment. They are not aware of it yet, but they are creating a memory, a snapshot of their hearts that will bring them happiness and perhaps even comfort in the future. Creating or thinking about happy memories. Yes, this is, you can always dream, but the memories are created in the real events. So sometimes indeed you have a photograph of some moment, and those, it's a light in your alchemy to remember those happy moments. Then we have this death card, release. This card shed end, transformation, freedom, empowerment. An opportunity for renewal around affairs of the heart is available at this time, and it's quite possible that this renewal will happen through release. It's in letting go that you discover what remains, what is truly yours. Sometimes in relationships, you may feel the need to hold on tight to those you love, whether or not this love is returned. This can lead to tension and unhappiness for all involved. Even in a good relationship, holding on too tightly doesn't allow the relationship to breathe, grow, and mature. Are you restricting someone or trying to attract someone through your will? Discard any need for control and see how the relationship transforms. Watch how releasing the overwhelming need for a relationship allows the perfect one to appear. Shed any beliefs and behaviors that do not serve your highest good. Throughout life, we receive many mixed and often incorrect messages about how a relationship should work. Let go of any preconceived notions or expectations about the relationships or your lack of them. By doing so, your current relationships can flow and flourish in a way that is best for everyone. By being yourself, you also attract to you the relationship that will serve your best. This is also a card of possible endings. Are there relationships that you cling to that you would be better off leaving? In letting go of stagnant or difficult situation, you empower yourself, opening the way for new and rewarding relationships. Affirmation of this death card. I let go of expectation and open myself to relationships that flow and grow. I mean, this is interesting that there is this analogy, like we have things in the compost. This looks really this kind of like a dark space here. You have to read this material in here. But always the beauty thing that I have been learning also, you have like a bones and any kind of like a dark broken things in the compost that is thrown there, rest of the things and all. And then still like the ground becomes new and it starts to be fertile and new things going to grow. So this death card is here telling this kind of transformation is on the process, but there is a lot of this dark energy here still. You have to go through. But the devil here is that we are transforming to this temperance. Somebody is willing to let the past go, possibly, to have the new life. Is Eight of Cups and Queen of Cups. Maybe this is a love of your life even. There is a Queen of Cups is like a heartfelt queen. Here is just very like a showing off person, like a Maori Chevalier on spotlight on the camera rolling. So whatever it means, this too. This kind of show must go on is really here like a somehow. Okay, somebody started a comment. Okay, somebody asking my destiny reading. Can you will be destiny reading? Hi ma'am, I'm from India. I just want to know what is coming for me. Okay, I continue this general reading of the Art of Alchemy. We're still gonna read this material, and when I'm in the end, I will pick one Sagittarius. So anybody now wanting to have a personal reading, you have to say your Sagittarius. That's my requirement. That you have to be like related to this. You are currently in the life of Sagittarius reading. So let's continue with the prima materia. So we are trying to transform this energy. This is the end result already, but I'm gonna read the stories of the alchemy. Maybe something start to shift. This is beautiful power animal, the crow. Depth, readiness, churning. In alchemy, darkness is an achievement. It indicates the material has been through a significant occurrence, sometimes called an initiatory experience, that has brought it into a state of readiness for the work. The darkness prepares us. We moved beyond the small talk and chit-chats of the upper world and descend into the psychic layers of the soul. We admit who we are fully and bravely, and thus open ourselves to the process of transformation. When this card appears, it's not necessary to delve into what brought you here, the initiation likely by fire that has caused the embers to char. Rather, it's time to heal, and darkness is the remedy. Closing your eyes is a voluntary expression of darkening. By practicing it daily, we drop into the depths of surrender. As the alchemist's eyes adjust, transformation begins. Wow! Is this person looking open? That is eyes open. But it almost like it's a new awareness. It's like awakening to a new awareness. Now you are asked to be closing your eyes, to go inside, inward. See? Then Chiron placement, because Chiron is usually very powerful thing to know about the shadows. If I do any shadow readings that you can book with me, I would like to often check where is your Chiron. It tells some kind of information that can be very useful when I know that doing your shadow reading, where is your Chiron. Mine is in Taurus, for example, in the 7th house. So, I mean, you can know where is then that wounding. Wounds, teachings, paradoxes. Chiron is a cosmic enigma. In Greek mythology, he is said to be the rejected son of Saturn, who, through the pain of abandonment, becomes a great teacher and healer. Such is the paradoxical nature of this minor planet. It demonstrates that our pain is a great resource. It will guide us to our deepest purpose if we are able to observe it slowly, gently, and with support. When the Chiron card appears, know that you are being called to deepen the work, to delve into tender parts of yourself that require patience and forgiveness. Victim mentality will get you nowhere. You are past blaming. It's time to let your painful experiences serve as a beacon of light to others. Chiron reminds us of where we've been and where that allows us to go. Indeed, when you become aware of that pain point, you become like a master of it and a teacher of it. So it is not bad to learn what that scar wounding wanna tell you. So you can ponder the story of your scar. What is that scar? There is a story to tell, healing story. We all somehow scarred, invisibly or visible. Then third thing is calcification. Very beautiful, like the light is pointing on here. There is somebody saying, I'm Pisces. Yes, the Pisces reading is the last. I am a little bit late giving this reading, but usually I've scheduled the Pisces reading to be the last at 7 o'clock in the Central European time. So if you want to ask a question, then tune up and I'm gladly taking your question. But now is still Sagittarius, then Capricorn, Aquarius, and then Pisces. So here is still the materia in the cauldron for Sagittarius. Heat, fire, desire. Fire is, of course, Sagittarius energy. So it's beautiful, you have it. Calcination is the great alchemical operation of fire. It occurs when there is enough heat in the vessel to transform the nature of that which is solid or fixed. How does calcination begin? With a tiny glimmer, an urge, a desire that builds into a robust flame. On a psychic level, this stage may be an uprising of emotion that has been repressed or dismissed. It wants something big to change, to be brought to the light and purified, perhaps a flawed ideology, institution, or outlook. Frustration and anger are wondrous changemakers if the heat is channeled with space, time, and awareness. The transformation that occurs from calcination is rarely harmonious. It requires commitment and a willingness to sit through discomfort as old patterns fall into ashes. Yes, this is happening. All patterns need to be falling into ashes, like this transformation in this sense happened. There's something new flame. The flame initiates sacred change and eventually the phoenix rises. Very beautiful metaphor in this. Like if here is like a dark crow, it's like a messenger of the underworld, Chiron, and then this phoenix, like we are going definitely to this kind of higher powers. So it's a process for sure. So take this, be willing to give time to the healing. It's not like a fast food restaurant where you just go, or like some whatever fast fix. Like this is like a compost. Things, it takes long time that the material turn into the good ground and start to grow also. So this is natural cycles. That is part of this too. Root chakra. Now Do I read you already this? Maybe. Compassionate acceptance. Allow your inner beauty to be seen. Let's have this advice. You may hide aspects of yourself due to not feeling safe. Individuals, feeling safe is very part of this root chakra. Just do anything to feel safe. Individuals with whom you feel secure know all the wonderful nuances of who you are. It may feel intimidating, but you are being called upon to allow the beauty of who you are to be seen by a larger audience. Your insecurities limit opportunities and diminish your true essence. Courageously embrace any self-doubt you may feel and allow your light to shine. Work toward accepting and compassionately loving yourself for your uniqueness. You have many layers to your being. Some may be misty and blur the truth of your heart. Other layers may be like dark, troubled clouds that hold your uncertainties and fears. You have many beautiful aspects that are only enhanced as you begin to acknowledge and appreciate all who you are. Respect yourself by making decisions that reflect your priorities. Knowing yourself and your values is a continual process as we all change over time. Look at areas of your life that are not aligned with your values. Once you choose to accept and love your essence, you will feel these layers shift and dissolve. If needed, you can ask for guidance to help you heal and flourish. As you acknowledge your layers and attributes, your heart will grow lighter and your life will feel fuller. Enjoy who you are right now. A woman raises one hand to the sky and the other to the world around her. Her vision and purpose are one. Her beauty and focus are on display for all to see and be inspired by. Very aligned to this kind of being on the spotlight, this queen being in the camera. So, this is a devil. Maybe you were like hiding this kind of to show yourself. It's here. Don't be afraid, Sagittarius. Okay, I think I will still give you this Hawaiian story. It's so nice to have a little background story. Poliahu Pol e Aho, the Hawaiian goddess of snow, resides at the top of the volcano Mauna Kea. She embraces the golden climate of high altitudes and surrounds herself with the mist and clouds. Her melted snow revives the streams and fields along the Hamakua coast of Hawaii. Poliahu is the oldest of 4 sisters and wears white kapa, cloth made from tree fiber. Poliahu is the most beautiful of her sisters and is renowned for her loveliness and intellect. Poliahu is determined and compassionate for herself, her sisters, and the Hawaiian people. She loves to compete against others in her favorite sport of sliding down the slope of the Mauna Kea volcano. Her competitive nature has often put her at odds with the goddess of the volcano Pele. Nice. It's like now we get the meaning of this card, this kind of snow-playing goddess. Wow. Which is interesting because Sagittarius is born in the winter season, so it's a beautiful thing that full moon is always opposite, of course. The sun lights go in a Gemini season too, opposite of the Sagittarius, so we have a Sagittarius full moon, but this is your season, is winter usually, the cold time, so wow. What is there? Okay, maybe I verify a little bit. We want to know a little bit more to heal these shadows, Sagittarius. So we want to know, what is that gentleman clock? What is going on here? Okay, there is a King of Pentacles. There is a money being played. Okay, there is really like a money king here. There's money investments here. It's part of these deals. How about, can be also a husband and a person with a Midas touch. Anyway, there's almost like this kind of poker club. I still had to give this. It came here 10. So there's luck. There is a lucky thing, but here they are on the field. What is going on here? Working? No, what they are doing here? Yeah, I think they're getting potatoes from the ground. This is kind of season in Europe when you get these first potatoes, but I mean, what is that? But this is the Jupiter card. It's like a luck, success. I think you want to succeed, whatever you do. You are astrological because you want to succeed. Then let me see a little bit. What is that light here? This is it like Eight of Pentacle. Hard working, in the light, nostalgic feeling. Not sure why, but you have become, maybe you raised to be a hard worker. Maybe you really start to work hard. You learn this kind of value from your family. Working hard is good. This is a person working, like Eight of Pentacle. Something, working for the family. How about this devil here? What we need to know? Ah, Fool. Musician. This musician is the devil. It's like, what is that? Fool card. Okay, new chapter and a journey in your life. Maybe, what is it that it's here? Anything else we need to know about that devil position? Okay, lovers. There is some love thing, but this is of course season of June also. This is what is happening here. What are this woman doing? I think they're just drinking coffee together, sitting, having some coffee party, tea party. Anyway, this is a love related shadow, this whole thing looks like. With this Fool. You've been fool about love. What we need to know still about this whole end result. Okay, this is a sexy night. So you being passionately fire starter kind of Sagittarius is a good thing. The white horse, like you are taking action, like it is a builder night. This is here, building something, possibly something new. So it was also this king here, very mastery energy here, making those choices. But here, having this final step of alchemy with that card is like you are very passionate. It's aligned with this kind of fire energy here also. You're following your like passion. Whatever is that change, transformation. Maybe is a new relationship, because this would be like this could be like this kind of suitor. Maybe there is this. I mean, not everybody is single Sagittarius, but this looks like some past influence, and here we have a new man. Yes. Anything else? You are becoming a new person, how you do things. You are used to play this kind of like a little serenade here, but here you are taking the horse and riding fast to the target. Okay, anything else? What about this Chiron? Okay, Judgment, what they are doing here. Sitting on a table, playing cards again. Card playing going on. Judgment Day. Founding. I think there's a lot of talk about, maybe in some group setting, there's a lot of talk about the wounding. There is some kind of lessons to be learned in the group setting, like in some kind of meeting. You talk about, you share, you care, you're like, okay, what happened to me? It happens also to me. Like there's something like a sharing. They are playing cards, like a poker night again. Okay. Yeah, we still have a current feelings of a person. Whatever is a person now we know. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, highest person on this planet for you, who loves you, who care about you for real. Who is it? You know. A sister is a person with a big hug and a piece of the same soul. Son of extramercities. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. I think it's coming here, yes. Something has been frightening you, something has been too much. Do you know I love you? So somebody is loving you, but they are a little bit sad because maybe you don't even know it. The Ace of Cups. One love, one ride. Wow, big love. Divine timing. Trusting divine present moments, perfect, feeling impotent, patience as virtue. So divine timing is part of this relationship. And then I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. Kurt Cobain has said this. Feel about you like this. You can be honestly yourself. It's admirable. Heal so you can see that attention is not love, attachment is not connection, and bare minimum is not effort. Still living by 3 simple rules. Love needs action, trust needs proof, sorry needs change. And the end of all learning is to know God, and out of that knowledge to love and imitate him, have John Milton has said. So there's some God-loving person here also. So faith is important part. Okay, I think I end this reading now. I did very, very long in my opinion. Of course, is there some Sagittarius now? You could raise the hand to ask a question. This was the Art of Alchemy. Summer reading for Sagittarius. Interesting energies. Okay, nobody's saying anything. I'm gonna get ready for the next one. I will have still 3 readings to go. So if somebody was Pisces here, welcome to my last reading. I have put the timetable also in my post. You can check. See you soon.